Have you ever noticed that a boiled egg spins faster than a raw one? It's one of those little mysteries that you might stumble upon while making breakfast, but there's actually some fascinating science behind it. It might seem like a weird little kitchen trick, but trust me, it's a classic science experiment you can try at home. And the results are seriously cool. Not only is it fun, but it's also a great way to see physics in action, right on your kitchen table. Grab a raw egg and a boiled egg. Set them side by side on your kitchen table. Now give each one a good spin. Make sure you spin them with about the same force so you can really compare what happens next. Watch closely. The boiled egg zips around, while the raw one just sort of wobbles and slows down. The difference is pretty dramatic, especially if you look at them from above or in slow motion. Why does this happen? Let's crack open the science. Here's what's going on. A raw egg is basically a little shell filled with liquid. Inside, you've got the yolk and the white, both sloshing around freely. The shell is just a thin barrier holding it all together. When you spin it, the shell wants to move, but the liquid inside isn't quite ready to go along for the ride. It lags behind, swirling around, fighting the motion of the shell and dragging everything down. This is because the liquid inside has its own inertia. It resists changes in motion, so it doesn't immediately spin with the shell. That's why your raw egg spins slower and comes to a stop way sooner than you'd expect. The energy you put into spinning the egg gets lost as the liquid inside sloshes around, creating friction and slowing everything down. It's like trying to run with a big bowl of soup in your arms. Everything just sloshes around and slows you down. The soup wants to stay still, even as you try to move forward, and that's exactly what's happening inside the raw egg. Now let's look at the boiled egg. When you cook an egg, all that liquid inside turns solid. The proteins in the egg white and yolk denature and link together, creating a firm, unified structure. Suddenly, the inside of the egg is no longer sloshing around. It's all one piece. Suddenly, there's nothing sloshing around in there. The whole thing moves as one solid piece. The shell and the inside are locked together, so when you spin the egg, everything spins at the same time. When you set it spinning, there's nothing inside to hold it back. It's all in sync, so the boiled egg zips across the table, smooth and fast. The energy you put into spinning it goes straight into motion, with almost nothing lost to internal friction. No internal drag, no hesitation, just pure spinning action. The boiled egg can keep spinning for a surprisingly long time, and it barely wobbles at all. And here's the best part. You can totally see this for yourself. This isn't just a science fact you have to take my word for. It's something you can test right now, with just a pot, some water, and a couple of eggs. Try spinning a raw egg and a boiled egg side by side, maybe even film it in slow motion if you've got a smartphone handy. Watching the difference in slow motion makes it even more obvious and fun to share with friends or family. You'll see the boiled egg always wins the race, no contest. The raw egg just can't keep up, no matter how hard you try. It's a simple experiment, but it reveals a lot about physics, inertia, and how the insides of an object affect its motion. This is the same principle that engineers and scientists use when designing things like gyroscopes, wheels, and even spacecraft. So next time you're in the kitchen and you've got a couple of eggs to spare, give them a spin, literally. You'll be amazed at how much you can learn from such a simple activity. Boiled eggs beat raw eggs every single time. It's a fun way to impress your friends, and you'll have a cool science fact to share at breakfast. If you love science experiments, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, did your boiled egg spin faster too? Or did you discover any other fun egg tricks? I can't wait to hear about your results. Maybe you'll even come up with your own kitchen science experiment to try next. Thanks for spinning along with me. See you next time for more science fun. And remember, science is everywhere, even in your breakfast.